On February 22, 2023, Hunt Showdown celebrated 5 years of existence, after first emerging in early access on Steam in February of 2018 before lurching into the limelight with its full 1.0 release some 18 months later. In the years succeeding, Crytek's bounty hunting PvPvE FPS has grown from strength to strength. As announced by the developers, Hunt Showdown's concurrent player record was smashed during the recent Tide of Shadows event. In its early days, Hunt Showdown was a chameleonic blend of disparate gameplay genres, equal parts open-world extraction shooter, monster hunting boss battler, murky survival horror cat and mouse, with tactical gung-ho or stealth-based elements, depending on individual playstyle, a battle royale of colossal proportion set against the backdrop of late 1800s Louisianan swampland, a sordid, diseased place stalked by zombies, ghosts, and nightmarish monsters. It would be easy for the experience to crumble under the weight of its own ambition, but somehow Crytek nailed it, with gradual changes ever since shaping Hunt Showdown into a modern masterpiece distinct from the usual FPS fare. But what is the secret behind the game's longevity? Well, for starters, community feedback has been instrumental in any game-evolving decisions Crytek have made. On Hunt Showdown's 5-year anniversary, lead designer Dennis Schwartz declared in an interview how essential player opinion is, with the team taking an active presence in the community, seeking out fan commentary and feedback to inspire ideas which they've incorporated into the game. Schwartz even states the team go further than this, with internal ideas never making it from the drawing board, as it was clear from the community that whatever they cooked up themselves wouldn't necessarily work in-game. One such idea that never made it to fruition was crafting, a survival horror mainstay which at face value seems like a good addition. But after much discussion with the community, the team realized it would be incompatible with the organic flow of a match. Hunt Showdown had evolved into its own beast, and it became the principal design philosophy to harness that, instead of actively work on updates that dislodge the experience. The community always has potential to surprise, though. During an FPS discussion at GDC 2023, it was revealed by Crytek General Manager David Fifield that 40% of players have never killed another human. Maybe this indicates a huge chunk of players only concerned with obliterating the environment, hunting down bounties, and reveling in the game's intricate stealth mechanics to forego human interaction completely. Or, of course, this 40% could also indicate the number of players who have dropped into a server and bounced straight out without firing a shot, never to return. Crytek had considered this possibility, hence their renewed focus in onboarding fresh blood into Hunt Showdown's 1.12 update released in March, a huge package, including new scripted tutorials to help new players get to grips with the game's unique bounty hunting formula. A basic tutorial explores Hunt's important core elements, including controls, dark sight, clues, gunslinging, monster hunting, and more. The more advanced tutorial offers new hunters tips on how to find boss targets, with most optimum strategies to fight and banish them. And this more advanced tutorial will be most handy when hunting down the update's colossal new boss, the ginormous alligator-esque Rotjaw, a mutant serpent encounterable in the grim wilds of the bayou as opposed to boss monsters' usual locale within predefined compounds. The 1.12 update also reinvigorated the combat log, improved the experience for solo players, provided new wildcard contracts, and established brand new quest lines, all at the request of the community. Of course, updates of this ilk are bread and butter to game expansion, but what's most intriguing about the update is, despite the community-led focus, Crytek have taken the bold step to shake up their established formula by introducing rain-soaked maps into the Tide of Shadows event. For longtime players used to relying on the subtle audio cue of opponents sneaking through dark woodland, the consistent drone of thunder and pitter-patter of rainfall requires a new approach. Rain also impairs players' visibility too, with a pervasive fog stunting long-distance tacticians. The soggier environment also prevents explosive barrels from reacting to fire, and drenched dead bodies can't be burned to avert chance of a revive. Forcing players to adjust their playstyles to remain competitive was a risky strategy, but the aforementioned concurrent player count is a testament to the shakeup's success. Frequency of map rotation, with nighttime maps circulating alongside the new Rainstorm variant, is something Crytek have been tweaking during the Tide of Shadows event too. learned from their past wildcard event Inferno, whereby the wildlife map Centerpiece was the only map in circulation on certain days, grew tiresome. This time around, players need to opt into the rain map via a special playlist before matchmaking. It's a delicate balancing act between giving players the new features they want to see but not bombarding them 100% of the time. Hunt Showdown's skill-based matchmaking is also retaining its importance with the latest update, with a hunter's rank determined by their kill-to-death ratio combined with the rating of a party and weighted against opposing players. This means that lower-ranked players can oftentimes come face-to-face with higher-ranked players and vice versa. It's a less than traditional system, which has the potential to leave players feeling as though encounters are unfair, but the game's systems, as says General Manager David Fifield, are in a constant state of flux. One of the Hunt Showdown's primary strengths is its widespread potential for individual playstyle to rule over superior ranking levels or possessing overpowered weaponry. To put it another way, a player who prefers the distance of a long-range sniper rifle can be just as deadly as the player who likes to storm up close with shotguns and short-ranged weapons. Everyone has a chance. Success in Hunt Showdown isn't based purely on skill. Those hunters who might play with the intention to never encounter another human are missing out on Showdown's most intense and thrilling aspect, its gunplay. In short, there's huge swaths of potential for fights to go one way or another. Chasing a zombie through the woods could result in getting headshotted by another player 100 yards away. Taking down monstrous bosses leaves you exposed to fellow players flinging in explosives. Insta-kill traps could be hidden in undergrowth by devious players looking to stifle any attempt to collect a bounty. As lead designer Dennis Schwartz puts it in the aforementioned interview, the biggest monsters in Hunt Showdown are the humans themselves. The ghouls and zombies stalking the dank swampland are mere seasoning on the player versus player steak. Earning character XP and currency is fine for these minor speed bump AI opponents, but Hunt's competitiveness, and indeed its staying power, comes from the enthralling encounters players have with each other. Hunt Showdown, for all of its disparate elements, harnesses a very specific kind of dread which isn't replicated in many first-person shooters or battle royale games. There's a remorseless awareness at all times that no matter the effort put into retrieving a bounty, another player could swoop in and swag your loot. Combined with the rhythm of exploration, survival, battle, and extraction, this makes Hunt Showdown one hell of a game. And with that, we reached the end of the video. Have anything to say? Let us know in the comments below. Also, we upload new videos every single day on Gaming Bolt, so please consider subscribing as it really helps us out. Thanks for watching.